The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is a masterclass in the ruthless pursuit of influence, control, and dominance. This isn't a book for the faint-hearted or those content with living ordinary lives. It is a manual for those who aspire to break free from mediocrity and seize power at all costs, using whatever tactics are necessary to get ahead. The book unapologetically reveals the harsh realities of human interaction, where the path to success is littered with manipulation, cunning, and relentless ambition. Greene strips away any romanticized notions of fairness and equality, presenting instead a clear, often brutal framework for anyone who seeks to climb to the upper echelons of power. For those who view life as a chessboard where the goal is to outmaneuver opponents and secure the throne, the 48 Laws of Power offers the ultimate cheat codes. Greene shows that true power is not about following the rules society lays out. It's about bending and breaking those rules to your advantage. Each law in this book is a finely tuned strategy designed to help you gain influence, secure your position, and ultimately dominate your environment, whether in business, politics, or everyday social dynamics. The power this book teaches isn't about physical strength or overt aggression. It's about mastering the art of subtle, often invisible, control over others. To play this game well, you must learn to manipulate perceptions, use people's desires and fears against them, and stay one step ahead of your rivals. These laws serve as tools for achieving that. They offer readers a way to play the long game, to position themselves as indispensable, and to exploit the weaknesses of others without showing their true hand. At its core, this book instills a mindset, the mindset of power. To rise above the ordinary and ascend to positions of influence, one must learn to think strategically at all times. This involves seeing every interaction, relationship, and situation as an opportunity to advance your agenda. Power, Greene suggests, is not something that is given freely. It must be taken, often in a world that thrives on deception and manipulation. You must cultivate an ability to read people like open books, discerning their intentions, fears, and desires, and then using that information to control and influence them. The laws in this book teach you to operate like a master strategist. Each move you make must be calculated with precision, considering both the immediate gains and the long-term consequences. This is not about impulsive decision-making, but rather about orchestrating a grand plan where every step leads you closer to consolidating power. Whether it's undermining an adversary, positioning yourself as irreplaceable, or winning people's loyalty through manipulation, these laws provide the tactics to do so. The 48 Laws of Power asks readers to shed any illusions of fairness or morality that they might cling to. Greene makes it clear that in the real world, those who succeed understand that morality is often a luxury that gets in the way of power. Instead, those who rise to the top are the ones who are willing to exploit situations and people, using deception, charm, and even cruelty when necessary. The book advocates for a cold-blooded pragmatism, where the only question that matters is, does it get you closer to your goal? The laws are not just a guide to gaining power. They are also a guide to surviving in a world where others are constantly vying for control. Greene understands that power is a zero-sum game. For someone to rise, someone else must fall. This is why mastering these laws is not simply about achieving success. It is also about protecting yourself from being used, manipulated, or crushed by others who are also playing the game. If you fail to understand the dynamics of power, you will inevitably find yourself at the mercy of those who do. This book prepares you for the inevitable power struggles that define every environment, be it corporate, social, or political. It equips you with the tools to navigate these struggles, not by following conventional rules, but by outsmarting and outmaneuvering everyone around you. By reading this book, you learn how to make yourself indispensable to those above you while quietly plotting your ascent. You learn how to manipulate perceptions, create allies, and neutralize enemies, all while never revealing your true motives. These laws are cheat codes in a sense because they offer shortcuts to influence. They show you how to control the narrative, how to make people believe what you want them to believe, and how to maintain power without ever appearing to be power-hungry. You become the puppet master, pulling the strings while others unknowingly dance to your tune. Through careful application of the laws, you create the illusion of strength and confidence, even in situations where you might be vulnerable. You learn to wear masks, to present whatever version of yourself best serves your interests in the moment, and to change tactics when necessary to stay ahead. This book teaches that power is not static. It must be constantly maintained and defended. The moment you rest or become complacent, you open yourself up to attack from others who are just as hungry for power. That's why the 48 Laws of Power focuses on the long game. It's not just about gaining power in a single moment, but about securing it for the long term. Power is a living thing. It must be nurtured, protected, and when necessary, ruthlessly defended. For the unapologetically ambitious, this book is a blueprint for success. It tells you how to outwit your competition, neutralize threats, and position yourself as untouchable. The laws contained within are a master key to unlocking doors that would otherwise remain closed, giving you access to opportunities that others may never see. Whether you want to climb the corporate ladder, dominate a political arena, or simply ensure that you are the one in control of your social circle, the 48 Laws of Power provides the tactics to make it happen. In essence, the 48 Laws of Power is a manual for those who are not afraid to do whatever it takes to succeed. It's for individuals who understand that true power requires sacrifice, cunning, and an unwavering commitment to winning. It doesn't matter how others perceive your actions. As long as you achieve your goals, you've won the game. And in the pursuit of power, there are no rules, only results.